Emmanuel, God is with us. Emmanuel, God is with us. I just had to highlight how cute this turned out for those of you who might be on a budget, and maybe you have allergies, you can't take a whole lot of pollen. I like to print spring flowers that have a beautiful smell. These don't give off a smell. I mean, I'm about 3 feet away, I smell nothing. And for a daffodil or a jonquil, these are a jonquil, they have no scent. Those are little anemones that are coming up. I thought, oh, this anemone is just gonna give me one flower, but I see she's just a late bloomer. And the muscari is always a good one because, as you can see, she's a trooper. The muscari gives you multiple blooms. She said it had a first bloom, second bloom's going over, and here comes the third bloom. So if you plant muscari, you will have a nice little underplanting with whatever you have going on. You see the tulips are still coming out. You guys, I planted red tulips here, but this is definitely an apricot impression. And she's beautiful. She's beautiful. But I'm an old-fashioned girl. I like red tulips. But I know that the trend right now is for these understated colors, and this apricot may be very attractive and romantic to a lot of you. So I decided to give you a little close-up. This is supposed to be red, yellow, and blue, but when you buy things in the bulb form, you have to be ready for a few surprises. I just thought I'd show you because this is an arrangement that you could do for $10, and it's been blooming for 2 months. Okay, you get 5 tulips. You can usually pick those up at the dollar store for $1. 3 tulips, pick up 3 tulips for $1. 1 pack of muscari from the dollar store, and 1 pack of whatever little jonquils they have, because jonquils bloom repeatedly for months. So all of these will bloom repeatedly for the month, and the tulips will bloom since I have mine in a semi-shaded spot, they usually stay in flower in the shade for about 3 weeks. In the sun, only 1 week. So that's something to know. Yeah, I just thought that's so cute, so dainty, and so pretty. You know, you can make these up in little baskets and give them away to people. It is March the 6th today, or March the 7th. So, you know, when you make live flowers, you have to give them away when they flower, not when you feel like it. You know, like Easter this year is the first week of April. So they'll be flowering at that time, but of course, a lot of the flowers will have passed and new ones will have come. Just wanted to update you on my lasagnas, and in case you guys don't believe me and how long, remember I've been showing you this because these were my early. See how long the hyacinths are getting, and these daffodils here, which are the traditional narcissi, as you can see, is only one left. But these little flowers, they were blooming when those started, and they're blooming still. These hyacinths are doing really good here because this is a partial shade location. One is a sun lover, but if it were in the sun, it would be gone already. I'm sure I've shown you the video of the hyacinths that I had in the sun, and they lasted a week. These have been lasting. These are 3-week-old hyacinths. In case you think I'm out of daffodils, oh no, I plant them in different spots. They're popping up along the way, so I keep a little cheery golden daffodil as long as I can. Next year they'll all come at the same time, but this year I'm trying to show you this little sneaky one here. This year I get them at different times. So yeah, I love my daffodils. Earlier I had told people on Instagram that I was going to keep on trying till I learned how to combine freesia and grain together to make an arrangement. And I just want you to know, your girl thinks I got it. Now, the thing that didn't work out for me is I also have sweet peas in this arrangement. And you can see my sweet pea right there. So everybody didn't make it. For next year, sweet peas don't grow with grain and freesia. So I had that tower there to grow the sweet peas on, and it just didn't work out this year. No problem. We just go back to the drawing board. But I do like the way the freesia and the barley looks. I think it looks beautiful together, and I think I like having one color. I mean, this kind of copies and looks like a Easter lily, you know, because my Easter lilies aren't anywhere near blooming, so they don't bloom at Easter, but my freesias bloom at Easter. I'll show you my other arrangement. Look at that. I just think it's gorgeous. Look at that. The wheat is just blowing in the little light breeze, and the freesias are just, the fragrance is intense. In case you're wondering, there's only 5 freesias in each of these containers, so it's not a bunch of freesias. Each of these freesias produced about 5 flowers. Never had that happen before, but it happened this year. And I believe I proved it to you. Yeah, you see all that? I mean, 5 bouquets. So there's one on that one. There's one, there's one. You know, just a ton of bouquets. Some of them have already passed. Like that one has 1, 2, 3, 4 bouquets that are showing. Yeah, and the bottom one's already gone, but it just... And if it were just the freesias, it just wouldn't be enough interest for me. But the grain on the top looks amazing. And I lost a lot of the grain because we didn't have very much water. I wasn't watering enough, and so I wasn't getting the grain. But the grain that stayed behind is doing amazing, and it's tall. It's like 2 foot tall. It's the best grain I was able to grow this year. I'm really trying to learn how to grow grain. I mean, wheat, barley, as an ornament because it's so pretty. I see it on Instagram where people are buying it when they live in rural areas and putting it on their table. I can't do that.